Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is EmmyTech. In this video, I'll be showing you some amazing tricks and tips on iPhone 7 Plus. So this video is mainly for iPhone users. If you're an iPhone user and you want some tips and tricks that you've never or seen before, so come closer, sit tight, so I will take you through on how these things works. So if you are new to all, maybe if you are a new iPhone user or you just got an iPhone and you don't know how some things works, so do well to subscribe to this channel. Without for much further ado, let's dive in. So first thing I would like to talk about is that there are some people that do not want some people to see some apps on their phone. If you are that type that you don't want people to see some apps on your phone, you want to hide some apps. So this is basically on an Android phone we have what is called freezer. Some people do use freezer on Android phone, but if you check through an iPhone, you won't find freezer on iPhone. But there is an alternative for that. So let's go. Click on settings. When you open settings, go over to general. So when you open general, look for restrictions. So but if you can't find restriction here, there is another way to find it. Go over to your search bar, then search for restrictions. So you can see content and privacy restrictions. So click on it. Then you will see all this. Then what you want to do now is to go over to allowed apps. Then any app that you don't want people to see, just tap on it and toggle it off. But this only works for system apps. What I mean by system apps is that apps that come with phone. So that's it. So like now there are system apps on an Android phone like Mail, Chrome. So that's what is called system apps. So on iPhone, these are system apps. So but if you don't want people to access your mail, put it off. If you don't want people to access your browser, Safari, put it off, and the camera. So you can just put it off like this. Put it off. Then you don't want people to access anything on your phone. Then let us go back to the menu to check it out. So can you see Safari was behind this phone icon before, but we can't find it again. So that's basically how restriction works. You want to hide apps on your phone and you do not know how to do it, this is our best alternative for that. Then the next thing I'm going to talk about is notifications. So let's go over to notifications. This is notification. Click on it. Then you can see some apps that allow notifications. So for example, let me use my WhatsApp business. Put it on. You can see banners, notification center, and lock screen. So this banner, how it basically works is that let me send a message and you see how it works. You can see how it works. The message was there, but now it will leave the screen. But it won't leave. If you put it in temporary, it will leave. But if you put it in persistent, it will stay. So let's check. Put it in temporary. Then go back. Then let me send another message. Can you see the message will leave the screen right now? So that you see it's left the screen. So but if you put it in persistent, it won't leave. It will stay until you swipe. So that's how basically it works. Then for notification center, if I decide to send another message, now let me send the message. You won't see the message. Why? Because the only place you can see the message is when you swipe down your phone like this. So can you see? This is it. Just now, this is the message. But that's how it works. So you can't see the message basically, but you can only find the message in your notification center. And the same thing applicable to lock screen. So lock screen, if you want the message to appear while you lock your phone, that is it. But I will advise you to put on the 3 of them so as to see all the messages if you like. So that's how basically it works. Another thing I would like to mention on this iPhone 7 Plus is that some on iPhone, let me use this as an example. Let me type a message as an example. So let me go over to message and let me just type anything. Like let me type Google. You see, I typed 3 O. So but if you desire to tap it like this, it won't go. Tap it like this. You want to correct the O, but what you have to do is that a long press on this space, then toggle it around. Can you see? Can you see? Just place it here. Let me do it again. A long press on this space, then toggle it here, put it here. Then then delete it. Can you see? So if you want to use your hand to touch it like this, it won't work. That's basically how iPhone works, but it only works on Android. But what you have to do is a long press on this space, then toggle it around like this. So that's how that one is solved. That's how you can do or correct any error, typographical error on your iPhone 7 Plus. Then the last thing I will have to mention is widgets. You see, there are some apps that you like to access easily. So if you want to do that, just swipe down your screen and swipe left like this. Can you see? Swipe left like this, or swipe left like this on your screen. So what you now do like this, click on edit over here. Then you can see it says no content available. Click on it. Then widget suggestion on, leave it on. Then click on add. So can you see what I did? Click on add. So if you like to add a shortcut, a app, so just search the app like this for Instagram. So click on Instagram, then click on add widget. Can you see? So that's how it basically works. Instagram has been added successfully to our widget. Then if you desire to add another one, click on edit, click on add. Then you can just search for anything, WhatsApp, then add it, then click on add widget. Can you see? So that's how widgets basically work. So now we have come to the end of the video. If you find this video helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up and do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.